Che ci fai da questi parti?
Arturo, ma che ci fai tu qua?
Come che ci faccio? Provo il mio spettacolo di magia. Questo è il numero clou di domani sera, la scomparsa della giraffa.
Tu sei capace di far sparire sta giraffa?
Ma certo che faccio scomparire la giraffa.
E allora tu fa sparire pure a me.
Ma Jeb, secondo te, se si potesse davvero fare scomparire qualcuno, io starei ancora qui alla mia età a fare ste baracconate? È solo un trucco. È solo un trucco. È solo un trucco.
La Grande Bellezza is a film that is full of story, meaning, and character. But it is also a story about nothing. Jeb Gambardella may be the main character. The other characters and the mundanity of their lives is just as important in La Grande Bellezza. The film starts with a quote about traveling. Following the quote, Sorrentino sets the mood by opening with a strange scene. Japanese tourists are in Rome and we hear a choir singing church music. The tourist goes off alone to take photographs and all of a sudden, he has a heart attack. There's no explanation for this and the scene is just as perplexing as it comes. While it's open to interpretation, my personal take is that Sorrentino is trying to say that life may end at any moment but somebody else's journey is waiting to embark. The film intercuts between a spiritual journey and the nightlife of Rome. The camera movement in La Grande Bellezza is constantly in motion. It's almost like Sorrentino is showing us a journey or the camera is perpetually searching for something. It ties into the opening quote about traveling and it builds a certain kind of emotion for Jeb. This movement is most apparent in the religious segments, and it's like Jeb is perpetually searching for meaning in religion. It contradicts with his hedonistic or even skeptical character. And this torrential conflict inside of Jeb is so interesting. We constantly hear the body of water and references to the sea. In dream symbolism, sea and water represents emotion. It's almost like Jeb has suppressed his emotions into his dreams. Jeb's first love, Eliza, is heavily associated with the sea, and we can tell that Jeb has never truly moved on from her. Eliza is an emotion that Jeb is afraid to confront. In fact, Jeb is often unwilling to face his emotion. Jeb's current love interest, Ramona, passes away from illness halfway in the film, and we don't get to see her death or a funeral. And to me, this is the most interesting part in La Grande Bellezza. It's as if the audience is looking through Jeb's perspective, and we do not wish to confront Ramona's death. Ramona's story comes to an abrupt end and is quickly glanced over. And this is such a great tale of Jeb's character and his flaws.
Jeb, mi devi aiutare, io sono tanto in pena per mio figlio.
Senti, che posso fare io?
Perché non gli parli? Dici sempre che dai il tuo meglio con gli sconosciuti.
Questo è il dramma, diamo sempre il meglio con gli sconosciuti. La stai facendo l'analisi?
Sì, ma non la vuole più fare, la vuole smettere, dice che non gli serve.
E portano al psichiatrico, che sono pragmatici, vanno per le sfici, tavolo, prozza, che la roba là.
Quella roba là lo fa stare peggio.
Viola, stai tranquillo, ragazzi, è sempre stato strano, tienitelo così. Piuttosto che se già da pizzisca che ha fatto io, la farà buzza, la prima volta che la fa, è venuto meglio come la faceva mia madre, mi piacere, fare la cortesia, adesso già un pezzettino,
È una bella soddisfazione conoscere tanta gente,
Una garanzia di felicità.
La gente da deluso?
Io sono stato deludente.
The tragedy is that Jeb is often very observant and self-aware, and yet he's unable to deal with his emotions. But Jeb is hardly the only character of interest. Dadina is respected for her accomplishments, but it's often superficial. Being a midget, she's often ignored and neglected. Sister Maria seems old and disconnected.
Maria, cos'è nascosta sta stronza?
But she's actually very introspective. Every character has an image, but they are inversely different from their true self. My favorite character would be Romano. He's shown as a sort of failure. He's also the first person of the group to move on with his life. Jeb's search for the great beauty contradicts heavily with his self-awareness. He seemingly knows that living an honest life reflects grace and beauty, and yet he looks for answers that cannot be found. Sister Mara gives a simple answer and everything is illuminated.
Essa perché io mangio solo radici.
No. No, perché?
Perché le radici sono importanti.
Jeb has forgotten why he has become a writer and he finally accepts the loss of Eliza. The ending montage is once again on the move as though Jeb is finally moving on with his journey. There are many people that come and go in our lives. Life can be terribly fleeting and its meaning is simply up to us to decide. Because it's all
È solo un trucco.